Beloved child, there is something extraordinary happening around you right now, and most people would never notice it. They would walk past the signs. They would ignore the clues. They would dismiss the little moments that seem ordinary. But you were guided here for a reason. Out of all the videos, all the messages, and all the voices competing for your attention, you stopped here. That is not something to ignore. Today, you are about to uncover a truth that has been quietly growing behind the scenes of your life. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because someone cares about you far more than you realize, and the evidence has been around you all along. For a long time, you may have believed that nobody truly understands your journey. You may smile in front of others while carrying thoughts you never share. You may continue moving forward while feeling unseen. Yet there is a person who notices more than you think. This person pays attention to details that others forget. They remember things you mentioned only once. They notice changes in your mood. They sense when your energy is different. Even when they say very little, their attention follows your story. The surprising part is that they may not even realize how much they care. Sometimes the strongest connections grow quietly, without announcements, without dramatic moments, and without anyone recognizing what is happening until much later. Listen carefully, because this next clue is important. The person who cares about you is not focused on what you can give them. They are focused on you. When something positive happens in your life, they feel genuinely happy. When you face challenges, they secretly hope things improve for you. When others overlook your efforts, they still recognize your value. This kind of care is rare in today's world. Many people pay attention only when it benefits them. But this person is different. Their concern comes from a deeper place. And the more you think about it, the more certain signs may begin appearing in your mind. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this story even more surprising is that the person may have been near you for much longer than you imagine. Sometimes the people who care the most are not the loudest voices. They are not the ones constantly demanding attention. Instead, they are quietly present. They support from a distance. They watch your progress. They celebrate your victories. They admire your strength. While everyone else is focused on themselves, this person continues paying attention to your path. And today, for the first time, you are being invited to look at your life from a different perspective and recognize the signs that have been there all along. Right now, there is a reason your heart feels curious. There is a reason these words seem personal. There is a reason you feel drawn to keep listening. The truth is getting closer. The puzzle pieces are beginning to connect. Every clue is leading toward a realization that may surprise you. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next part, the hidden behaviors, silent signals, and unexpected actions that reveal who this person might be will become much clearer than ever before. A quiet truth is beginning to reveal itself, and this is where the story becomes even more interesting. In the first part, you started noticing that someone may care about you more than you realize. But now we must look deeper. Because care is not always expressed through obvious words. Sometimes it hides in actions that seem small. Sometimes it hides in moments that pass so quickly that most people never recognize their meaning. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because one of these signs may connect directly to someone you already know. Think carefully about the people around you. Is there someone who seems genuinely interested when you speak? Is there someone who remembers details that even your closest friends forget? Is there someone who notices when your mood changes without you explaining anything? These are not ordinary things. Most people are busy with their own lives. Most people pay attention only for a moment and then move on. But when someone consistently notices the details of your journey, it often means your presence matters to them far more than you understand. The shocking part is that they may never openly tell you this. They may simply continue showing their care through small actions, hoping that one day you will notice. Now here comes a clue that surprises many people. The person who cares about you often watches your progress more closely than you think. When something positive happens in your life, they feel excited. When you achieve a goal, they feel proud. When you overcome a challenge, they admire your strength. They may not always express these feelings openly, but inside, they celebrate your victories. This is why certain people seem unusually happy when things go well for you. Their reaction is not forced. It comes from a place of genuine care. And if someone immediately came to your mind while hearing this, do not ignore that feeling. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Another sign is even more surprising. Sometimes the person who cares about you finds reasons to stay connected to your life. They check how you are doing. They remember important moments. They notice your absence. They pay attention when you appear and when you disappear. To them, you are not just another face in the crowd. You are someone whose story matters. This does not always mean romance. Sometimes it is deep admiration. Sometimes it is respect. Sometimes it is a connection that cannot easily be explained. But whatever form it takes, it is real. And it is stronger than most people realize. There is something else you need to hear. Many viewers listening right now have spent so much time focusing on what they do not have that they completely miss the people who genuinely appreciate them. They search for validation from distant places while overlooking the support that already exists around them. What if the answer has been closer than you think? What if the person who cares about you has already shown signs again and again? What if they have been waiting for you to recognize what has been there all along? That possibility changes everything. Right now, the mystery is becoming clearer. The clues are beginning to connect. The picture is beginning to form. But the most important revelation has not arrived yet. In the next part, we will uncover the hidden behaviors that almost always reveal when someone values you deeply, even when they never say it directly. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next piece of this story may completely change the way you look at one specific person in your life. The moment has arrived to go deeper into this mystery, because what you are about to hear may connect pieces of your life that never seemed connected before. Up to this point, we have talked about the possibility that someone cares about you more than you realize. But now we must examine the signs that almost nobody notices. These signs are powerful because they are often hidden in plain sight. They happen during ordinary moments. They happen during simple conversations. They happen when nobody is paying attention. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because one of these signs may reveal exactly who this person could be. One of the strongest clues appears when someone consistently believes in you, even during moments when you doubt yourself. Think about that carefully. There are people who support you when everything is going well. But there are very few people who continue believing in your potential when results have not arrived yet. The person who truly cares about you often sees possibilities in you before anyone else does. They notice strengths you overlook. They recognize qualities that you take for granted. They see value in your journey even when you cannot see it yourself. That is not something ordinary. That is one of the clearest signs that your story matters deeply to them. Now here comes a revelation that surprises many viewers. The person who cares about you may not always be the person who talks to you the most. Sometimes they are quiet. Sometimes they remain in the background. Sometimes they watch from a distance. Yet despite the distance, they continue paying attention. They notice your growth. They notice your achievements. They notice the changes taking place in your life. And while others move on quickly, this person remains interested in your journey. The reason is simple. You have become important to them in a way they may never fully explain. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another sign that is even more remarkable. Have you ever noticed someone offering encouragement at exactly the right moment? Just when your confidence begins to fade, they appear with the words you needed to hear. Just when you begin questioning your path, they remind you of your strength. These moments may seem random, but often they are not. They happen because someone has been paying closer attention than you realized. They care enough to notice when support is needed. They care enough to offer kindness when it matters most. In a world where many people are distracted, this kind of attention is incredibly rare. As you listen right now, a face may already be appearing in your mind. Perhaps you are remembering conversations. Perhaps you are remembering small gestures. Perhaps you are remembering someone whose actions suddenly make more sense. If that is happening, pay attention. Sometimes our hearts recognize truths before our minds fully understand them. Sometimes the clues have been present for a very long time. We simply needed a moment like this to see them clearly. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the biggest clue has not been revealed yet. The final sign in this part is perhaps the most powerful of all. The person who cares about you wants good things for your future. Not because it benefits them. Not because they expect anything in return. They simply want to see you happy, successful, peaceful, and fulfilled. When someone genuinely wishes for your happiness without selfish motives, it reveals the depth of their care. It reveals the respect they hold for you. It reveals how much your well-being matters to them. And that kind of connection is something truly special. Now the mystery is becoming impossible to ignore. The signs are stronger. The clues are clearer. The picture is forming. Yet the most surprising realization is still ahead. In the next part, we will uncover why this connection may be far more meaningful than you ever imagined and why the person who cares about you could be much closer than you think. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The biggest revelation of this journey is getting closer with every moment. A remarkable realization is now beginning to unfold, and this may be the most important part of the entire journey. Up to this moment, you have followed the clues. You have examined the signs. You have started looking at the people around you differently. But now we arrive at a truth that many people spend years trying to understand. The person who cares about you more than you realize may not have entered your life by accident. Their presence may be one of the most meaningful connections in your story. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the picture is finally becoming clear. Think about all the moments that seemed ordinary. The conversations you almost forgot. The encouragement that arrived exactly when you needed it. The support that appeared during difficult days. The person who remembered details others ignored. The person who noticed your effort when nobody else did. The person who continued believing in you even when results were not visible. What if those moments were never random? What if they were clues leading you toward a truth that has been quietly developing for a very long time? The more you reflect on it, the more impossible it becomes to ignore. Someone genuinely values your presence. Now listen carefully, because this next realization is powerful. People reveal their true feelings through consistency. Anyone can be kind once. Anyone can show interest for a short period of time. But when someone continues showing care month after month, conversation after conversation, and moment after moment, it reveals something deeper. It reveals sincerity. It reveals appreciation. It reveals that your existence has become meaningful to them. And that is why this message feels different. It is not about a random possibility. It is about recognizing what may already be happening around you. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another reason this connection matters. The people who truly care about us often see our strengths before we see them ourselves. They notice our growth before we recognize it. They believe in our future before we fully believe in it. They remind us of our value during moments when we forget it. And sometimes their belief becomes one of the reasons we continue moving forward. Think about that for a moment. Has there been someone in your life who consistently encouraged you? Someone who saw potential in you? Someone who quietly reminded you that you are capable of more than you realize? If so, that person may be closer to the answer than you think. What makes this revelation even more surprising is that many viewers listening right now have already thought of the person. The face has appeared in their mind several times throughout this message. Yet they continue questioning it because the answer seems too simple. But often the truth is simple. Often the strongest connections are not hidden in distant places. They are already present in our lives. They are already showing signs. They are already leaving clues. The challenge is not finding them. The challenge is recognizing them. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this journey reaches its final moments, remember this. Genuine care is one of the most valuable things a person can receive. In a world filled with distractions, people who truly pay attention are rare. People who sincerely wish for your happiness are rare. People who continue believing in you, supporting you, and appreciating you are rare. If someone like that exists in your life, never underestimate their importance. Never overlook their value. Because meaningful connections are often among the greatest gifts we experience. And now the mystery comes full circle. Someone cares about you more than you realize. The signs have been there. The clues have been there. The moments have been there. And perhaps, right now, you are finally beginning to see them clearly. The answer may not arrive through one dramatic revelation. Instead, it may arrive through awareness. Through reflection. Through noticing what has been present all along. So before you leave, take one final moment to think about the people in your life. Think about who consistently shows kindness. Think about who remembers the details. Think about who celebrates your victories. Think about who believes in your future. Think about who quietly remains present when others disappear. Because the person who cares about you more than you realize may already be standing much closer than you ever imagined. Do not forget this message. Do not ignore the signs. And remember, sometimes the most extraordinary truths are hidden inside the simplest moments.